Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. Coromon recently came out with its Halloween update, which also brought forth some mechanics that have been present in the beta branch on Steam for a while now, but were just made available on all fully released platforms, which include Nintendo Switch and PC. One of these new mechanics is something that I think adds a lot of nuance and viability to Coromon that would otherwise be useless, so I do think it's essential that we break it down here. I am, of course, talking about the Trait Enhancements, which essentially allow you to increase the performance of your Coromon's traits by choosing not to evolve them. This might sound a little bit nuts, but we'll explain more in a second and go over some examples as well. But first of all, and quickly, what is a trait? Well, a trait is essentially an ability that is either passive or will activate upon certain conditions that is innate to the possessor of said ability. Basically, if you've played Pokemon, they're just Pokemon abilities, though Coromon does have some unique ones of their own. Anyways, with this last update, Coromon can now be forced not to evolve during the evolution sequence via a pop-up. Choosing not to evolve these Coromon will prevent them from gaining the stats they would have if they had evolved, but will give them an enhanced version of their trait instead. Each enhancement comes with its own unique extra effects to compensate for the lower stats. Let's take a look at a trait like Humidifier, for example, that summons rain when entering the field. Usually this works for 5 turns, at which point the rain will cease. If you choose to stop the evolution once, you'll get Humidifier Plus, which makes it rain for 8 turns, and then Humidifier Plus Plus, which is what you'll gain from not evolving it twice, will give it 8 turns of rain that cannot be changed. Now, Tattle, for example, is definitely not Chonk Toad, but if you're looking for something that can set rain and want the bonuses for your team, you might consider using Tattle or even maybe Fibio if you only want Humidifier Plus, let's say, instead of Humidifier Plus Plus. Another example is with Slitherpin here. When evolved, it gets the Spiked Body ability, which makes anybody who attacks it with contact receive 15% damage. If you decide not to evolve it, you get Spiked Body Plus Plus, which does 35% damage when someone makes contact with you. Definitely an upgrade. In this example, we have a 2-stage line, and because of that, we get the benefits of the trait's plus plus version, which is usually allocated to skipping out evolution twice, despite it only happening once here. So essentially, you can now choose not to evolve your Coromon and get use out of those pre-evolved forms depending on what you're looking for your team. It's honestly a pretty simple concept to grasp. I don't think it needs a super long video, but I did want to bring it to your attention because I think it's something really cool that more monster taming games should either pick up or create their own versions of. Another couple interesting pieces of information too is that there's now a pill called the devolve pill, which will allow you to devolve your Coromon into a previous stage so that you can give it those trait enhancements, and you could choose to evolve your Coromon anytime in the summary screen, so you don't have to worry about not being able to evolve it. So basically, the evolution mechanic isn't something 100% permanent now. Anyways, guys, let me know if this quick guide was useful, and if you are a fan of Coromon and want to stay up to date on all the news, definitely subscribe to my channel because I put out new videos every single day. Check out my Discord, my Twitter, and my Patreon linked below. Special thanks to the patrons, especially Jim Hamilton, Dark Persona, Drogos, and Exodus, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.